From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison. Our background screens are still dark, but this is still Morning Pulse, and we're still brought to you by Murray Roofing. But we've got a lot of news from over the weekend and some developing ones going on right now, so we'll jump right into our stories. Our first one from over the weekend, police are investigating a homicide from early Sunday morning. Around 1:30 a.m., officers were called to a fight near 11th and O Streets in downtown Lincoln. When they got to the scene, officers found two men with gunshot wounds. Both were taken to the hospital for emergency treatment. LPD saying a 24-year-old Lincoln man died from his injuries. According to a GoFundMe and an adult film production company, the man has been identified as Savion Hopkins. Two other shootings also happened with non-life-threatening injuries, one at the Casey's near 33rd and Holdridge on reports of gunshots, and another near 20th and Cornhusker Highway that we'll continue to keep you updated on as we learn more. Your second story happening right now, residents of Waverly Nursing Home are being evacuated according to Waverly Fire and Rescue. Emergency crews were called to the Mulberry at Waverly around 5:45 a.m. due to a burst water pipe. Officials say they're now working to move all the residents to a safe location until they can fix the problem. Waverly Fire and Rescue is requesting help from all volunteer fire departments in Lancaster County and even additional departments from Cass County. So far, no word on the amount of damage done to the building or if there were any injuries, but we'll continue to keep you updated on that. Happening today, the Nebraska Supreme Court will decide if abortion is on the ballot in November. This morning, justices will hear three challenges on competing petitions. Two of the three challenges center on the Abortion Rights Amendment, and the third is asking if both proposals should appear on the ballot or if none of them should. Secretary of State must certify the ballot by Friday. Your fourth story, a plane made an emergency landing in a field in Merrick County Saturday. Happened north of Chapman just before 4 p.m. Sheriff's office says a pilot and two passengers were on their way to Grand Island, and the issue was low fuel, but the pilot did manage to land the plane, only causing minimal damage, but no injuries were reported. And ending things off on the lighter side, one long-standing produce stand in Lincoln is gearing up for a busy fall. Kelly's Produce is in its 25th year in Lincoln and has been run at two different locations. The current location is at 48th and Cleveland, where buckets of fresh pumpkins are now available to buy, as well as mums driven in from Missouri. Among the seasonal items, Kelly's also sells bundles of different fruits and vegetables, as well as their own salsas. The stand will be open through Halloween. That is your Morning Pulse, and we'll end things off with a look at our 7-day.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.